This is motherfucking Stanton and the blood clot building. And it's them say what? Episode BB, season BB. You see me? Shall say they want, shall say new ones. They don't want the fuck out of here quick and fast. And put what it was soon, pay myself, my BB space. Now be him live. Now watching him. Oh, shit, day, bro. Because me, if you I don't know who pray me, bro. Because who believe me? But yeah, you jealous me. You know, fit be like me. You understand? When I make quiet, you the hope say I will be quiet for a very long time. Then you start take ghost account, they comment. You fall off. You're shitting the pap again. Because I didn't talk. I didn't feel there and be like, I don't want to talk to you people. You know? When I talk, no, yeah, was screenshots 2 billion. When I saw face, screenshots and screen recording, 2 billion. You understand? It me to control the shit. I talk when I want to. I only chase it. When I have to, I will say. When I say it's gone. We don't say when they go. Know the difference. So when I make quiet, don't think say fall off. Nothing they like stop. Maybe the stand on. How I go fit fall off, bro? Are you stupid? Stand on was a fall. Off where? Bro, we will create our own show. You understand? So we no go fit fall off. At the end of creative, you see, foundation is solid. Badness, fully. You understand? Know yourself. Anytime I see those comments, they laugh. Because unless I no show face. When you see, say, my team, maybe you need to hear of me because Menkasa is gone. Mekasa is gone. Mekasa Peno, it's gone. What I say? Niggas say screen because they are tone phone, so they are almost sound, almost WhatsApp status. Oh man, make your size with me. Know yourself. You understand? Unless I decide not to talk. You understand? I don't want to talk to you. You understand? Lately, the main reason why I don't really talk because of the investor line. Because I don't like the way they sound. Even now, safe, I don't like the way they sound. You know? That be why they only do snap and sense. It no be say buy me 2 billion. Me pa na me. So that fall off thing, don't take come this side. You understand? The niggas way they follow the day. Me, 2 billion vibes. You understand? I just don't like how they sound. That's why I need to do snap lately. But I said me coming home. 2 billion screen recordings. So now it be me. Shouts to the ones still. You understand? I big up the killers for the things. Shouts to man like Deepatin on the place. Shouts to man like Dan. Shouts to man like I. Shouts to man like Jesse. Shouts to man like Aaron. Shouts to man like Mawina. Shouts to man like Jacob. Shouts to man like Philip. Shouts to man like Big Papa. Shouts to man like 400. Shouts to man like Mello. And yeah. The rest and the rest. I swear, be my favorite artist will fall off. Me fall off. Your mother. About fall off. Bro. How? Sticky. What put down, Papa? For here or for there? You decrease. Right. As people they see, the topic is very, very simple. Everybody they pre-change. Oh, I want this. Oh, they come and do that. Right. You as a citizen, hey, Charlie, you see, you as a citizen, somewhere. You as a citizen, you as a citizen, you know? You as a citizen, Charlie. That be why we managed to do snap. We don't be anything, bro. I just struggle with, some words. They bore me. You understand? So we don't see that thing like that. Your mother say your shit. Somebody can comment. Some Jimmy, they go say and comment for my TikTok. Your shit not the pap again. I just man kasa. Go watch the last video for TikTok. Echo. Unless I know you can't bypass me. You know me. What bother, Papa? Unless I don't talk, bro. And I don't talk because I don't like the way they sound now. Citizens have only talk. Citizen mean to me, citizen. What do you mean? It is we make desperate. If we make desperate, like we'll take talk by force. You understand? But yeah, with the fit day, bro. We are meant to be in Kenya, man. Be known to me in Casa. One can to me. Who person to be our relevant? Yeah, to me, pause relevance. No, yeah, chilly. What's yeah? Right. You as a citizen, you make ready to make positive change as a citizen. Your responsibility as a Ghanaian citizen. What kind of positive change you make ready to do? Because yeah, you won't make some leaders come change some things. You go there, what you won't do for the Bukum there. You still want shit put rubber inside and fly them around. Go there. Still I don't know why area I mean. Still I don't know why ensure now. Go there. Not tree. She will turn MPA after 1 or 2. You as a citizen, what you try do? What you could do to help the country as a citizen? You make ready to change as well. You make ready to stop corruption because we as citizens too will be corrupt same way. You make ready to stop overpricing things. You go stop corruption because bribery and things will be corruption. You take bribe, you pay bribe, all them things will be corruption. So you as a citizen, you make ready to make that change. You as a citizen, you make ready to stop litter the place. You make ready to stop piss for anywhere. When she says somebody, nobody come, then you start the piss. Ghana said, I'm not sure say you need to watch when somebody come. You need to care anywhere, then you the piss. You make ready to stop all them things. You make ready to start do communal labor. You know? You make ready to start discipline yourself and young ones in your area. You make ready to be a responsible driver. It's a lot of things as a citizen where you make ready to change. Everything no be government head na omampenyi. It wanna MP. No be everything be them. You as a citizen to play a role. If you be part of the government, you they part of the government. You understand? Are they open the microphone for everybody to come contribute to this and tell we a kind of change where you make ready to make? We say always you really expect change from some leaders. You as a citizen, you make ready. You know? For real. Maybe if you won't come say anything, even with the elections and everything, whatever, send request, But yeah, actually see that be the topic. As a citizen, what you they do, that positive change where you want, what you they do as a citizen to help it. Because your role to the play part of it. You understand? Maybe everything be government. Sometimes they be you. If you know later your area, you know go choke and cause flood. You understand? Your responsibility is to make sure say you to get rid of your waste or your rubbish the proper way. You understand? You need to just dump them in gutters so anyway, and you got to tell them now to do it. You understand? Yeah. As you chop the takeaway finish, you just fly them for the way and back. You land for the gutter inside. It's gone. You go choke for one side, For real. Your way back or make bushy. You ever think about weeding them? You kill your mind, JI. If your responsibility to get that weeded, mosquitoes, they breed mosquitoes. That one to you, they wait at buying. It can't weed for you. Or you get malaria where you sick way, health system be longer. Now you won't complain. Because like if you avoid the malaria. Yeah. Yeah, we look here. For real. There's a lot of things where we as citizens we they do self to put more pressure on the leaders. If they cause a lot of rap or a lot of fuckery. Even when they do all these infrastructures and things, how we manage them is one of the reasons why they last. Because we don't manage it well. We be careless with things where we know they own. Government owns things. Citizens don't like look after them properly. You know, government owns things. Citizens don't like look after them properly because I buy there, I buy me, I buy. Because you know being buy them. Because you know be deep enough to know say it be in taxes buy them. Because Jay go stand shop buy that bin for the area or whatever. He thinks some way. They handle them some way. That bus we government buy Cam Ghana we are buying bus. When he sits inside, be overloading. Right? They handle them some way. You know? Because in this I don't be on. They are buying there. So zero care, all them things will come back at you. In the long run, it will affect you. You will look after them. It will affect you. The leader, they the BH inside though. He buy you bus. You know, look after the bus. You fuck up. J Baron, when and where, if I know this. Charlie, for off you. Fuck my head up. I ain't like that thing, Charlie, where when I mind the thing with the talk? Now you won't come. If you now if you say you will come type at that here. I buy this, Charlie. When and where, bro? Like, Charlie, you know are weird, bro. You know are weird, bro. Imagine, bro. Charlie, you see where my mind there and the thinking I do for you to come type at that here. You fuck up. You fuck my head up, like, bro. Charlie, me pardon. When we are serious matter, you understand? We get the street sticky and the corporate. I'm giving you the corporate sticky. And answer Michelle glasses near somebody, Who says every time it's fuck we, Me do motive. You go learn sense. You go learn sense. Charlie. You see, all these things, that's why government no go take you serious. So, see the serious conversation we have. Somebody can write at matter. Somebody to can just can comment, slapaholic. What the fuck? Like, Jaja. Niggas, I'm a weirdo. I'm a weird. When you do, you're gonna say, oh, your man, they no get hot, your man, they. But bro, the conversation we have right now, and the things where you people come type. Yeah, fuckery, bro. Of course, this is why I don't go take you serious. We have serious conversation like this. And then you won't come talk about some Game Boys. Charlie. And now I understand why your influencers, they like to do the pono and the kwasasem because they see that what you like. And they have serious conversation. You can't be put fuckery. Some Game Boys, they matter. Bro, there's time for everything. Time for everything, There's time for everything. If you know when and where, it's very, very important. Bro, you enter, you see the topic, you see what are they talk about, bro. If you now we won't come talk about Game Boys. You go tire? You go tire? Wow. We are fucking each up, no, I could mean regroup, I regroup and continue that, but you know, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. You where you get job for customs. When citizens land for their own country, then they ask them say, "Oh, what's pay me, mommy?" And since you know, some people they feel force people to drop bread and sons in some ways, like you know, all them things as citizens they help. You know, all them things, you know, good. Police. Everything you want to take bribe. You know, when you try to get a bribe, way no go your way. No, you say the same office. You know, for the most little thing in office. You know, office safe still like be bribery level till you go see say no okay right now court. But make up your mind, you know, whether you go court or you let a person go. All them bribery, small bribery and things. You know, good as citizens and government personnel. It will slow the country. And with the bribery, you the receiver and the payer, you violate. I'm not gonna say here and act like an angel. That's what they're doing. I was all sorty, you know. For real. Just I go, but yeah, when you weigh the Akabowaya and you check to see where they will take you go, how much they will charge you. Maybe the waste of time will be long. But sometimes the court fear be don't charge you. The fine be fear compared to the bribe way where they could see them they want. You know? But the time waste, you know, that be the thing. Usually the time wasting. You know? But fines really not big, you know. Oh yeah, something to me may hypocrite. I mean hard guys send me now. Don't pay price. Or if you have to pay, you know. But yeah, the right thing is not to pay, you know. But yeah, if you watch it, you know, I was what I say. But it's not a good thing. It's not good. It's not good. That be the reality. Say you know good. The taker and the giver, the receiver and the giver or the violate. You know, there be a lot of things. The Bible it did it down there. You know, just did it up there. You know, just stay in the high offices. Down there or did it. You know, to the smallest man, even with schools and sons. He did Bribery there, every parents and siblings have they start, you know, when your senior bro, your senior sis do something. Oh man, come. Remember we be all them to be bribery, you know. It start from home early. So yeah, we as citizens, we can fix up. When we fix up, they reduce the pressure on the government, like the leaders, you know. Those citizens could get done, you know. When it comes to how we go, we maintain our facilities we they build for us, like government build for us. Actually, we build them. The hospitals, the roads, you know, the railways, and some people if you go come out to the metals and Charlie, who could carry railway na cotton as scraps? Who you pay for, bro? Who you pay for? Who you grassini pay for ankasa? Chuku chaka like a train. You're about to work on a ultra daddy, you know. Not train fine. Who got the train a lawnmower? You see, the train be lawnmower. You go fit pass anything top. Hey, somebody say government self they sell the metals too. Ah, is it true? Interesting. Wow, I thought me so. Hold on, government they sell once way they didn't use or like railway way it didn't use where did they cut and sell? I don't understand. No, the comment when good if I really explain the shit. You know, if you just come say this and government self they sell the metals. Metals where they in use or metals where they know say they no go use this railway again. You know? Cause I know sure say they say they lie. Firmness. If I check yourself, you name your body firmness for you to for the YouTube away, you talk rubbish. Then how misinformation, change your name. People say me I tell you to change your name. If I change your name to something, maybe ideas and Bongoba, change your name to Bongoba, you know, Bongoba or Sheldon Ba or Jimmy Ba or them boys, Zion Felix Ba. For real. Because feminists now all kind of same way. Some way. But yeah, you know. Yeah, that's what he say. Okay, houseboy. Charlie, be small. For real. Because feminists there, when you say, yeah, yes, how, which level? Charlie. Try. Try. Right. It's okay. Back to seriousness. You as a teacher or you do national service, they post you to wherever, bro. If you like you they teach on school, if I take them very serious, take them like you they teach your kiddies, don't sleep on the job because it be government job, and put that energy in there. Like you they try educate the future leaders. Don't do them like, oh, Charlie, I buy scanner crying. Scanner crying, but you enroll to be on a fucking to do national service. I don't know one doggy. You were near. Not sure. Watch us here. So yeah, always protect government properties or government assignments. You understand? Do them with your whole heart, because it's yours. For real, it's yours. It's your country. If you don't look after them well, it will affect you in the long run. It will affect you in the long run. So be very responsible as a citizen. You understand? The positive change way they expect from your leaders, make sure say you do you do your best to be a good citizen. Just like how you look for a good president, or a good MP, you for be that good citizen too. Where when you drink the pure water finish, you put for bin inside. When you want pee, you go now. Where do you pee for? When you want shit, you go toilet, go shit. You shit for beach. You need to wait at home and shit for somebody in window in back. You need to do parties in the middle of the road. You understand? Citizens for be good citizens. You want to do some events, go take permits, go do them for some packed up. Don't do it in the middle of roads and shit. I talk to the Ghana people, my people, Buko. You see, then they mount speakers in the middle of the road. Then they do party, they do outdoor. So I can be rough song. All them things be long. You people will fix up. You understand? For real, we for take responsibility as well. Like everything, not be everything be a buying. Okay, somebody say the railway thing is true. After JJ, government sold them. After JJ, government sold them. After JJ was for so MPP. Hey, this MPP people, is that how they are? I beg somebody go sign this thing where the allegation they try to give MPP. They say MPP sold the railway. Describe the railway. Be true. Liberty. Bonoda. You will be co-sign this thing. Liberty be true. Say government actually they fit sell the railway. But Charlie, who Tom scrap? I buying air Tom scrap or the heading? Or don't know the heading. It be individual, they sell them or government. When you say government, what you mean? Because it could be an individual, maybe some man in some position, some man be where you decide to sell them and pocket them. The party.
Vicky.
Me no get.
I don't have information about that one.
You never hear it before, eh?
I know if you talk, say I know about it.
Somebody say from Takwa to Kojo Chrome in Stakrade. Hey, that be some serious stretch, you know. From Takwa to Kojo Chrome to Takrade. It be some serious stretch. So yeah, we don't even talk say government, maybe government personnel, you know, some individual, but you get some position, you know. When you say I'm government, you know, it be too general, like, yeah, maybe they do some budgets, draw, say, all right, so we are going to sell the railway and use the owner. It sounds too, so it probably with some individual, you know. But yeah, I understand what you're talking, because maybe the person belongs to some party, you know. Yeah, I buy, you know. You know it's well, but yeah. Liberty. We don't say you fight this government while you fight for change and sense. You as a citizen, Liberty, will change you make ready to do. And the next and after 7 December, because that will be when we start fresh. This should do as a citizen of Ghana.
Change, we are trying our possible best to change whatever that we're doing, and whatever that we are doing that is not right. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But you see, the change supposed to start from the top. You see, I hear whatever that the statement that you make, but I think I tell you the reality is maybe how am I going to say it? You are not born in UK, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as you went to UK, there's a measures, there's a laws, there's everything that govern the country.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come inside, all of a sudden you adopt. Nobody will tell you say do this or do that.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So these are the laws, and these are the how am I going to say it? I think it's laws and the measures that maybe the government put in place that whoever that you are, even if you are a citizen or not, when you come, you adopt once and for all. You can't go wrong. You get me? But in our country, it's not like that. So that's why you see everybody is doing whatever that they want to do.
But Liberty, we growing up in Ghana, would if you see war where they write, do not urinate. That be where war urinate here.
That's what you see what you just said.
Yeah.
That tells you that this country will go back, because if you like would they move go back. If you check, because we know they grow, because I could remember some of us as we grow, we have some tankers, we have some summer and things, even in our communities there, but clean. But currently it's not like that. We forget about those things all. Those times when you go to circle, there's a man called Sally from Mankwa. Then things people if you go wrong, you can't go wrong. But currently it's not like that. Do you get me? Because they say each one for himself, God for us all. So that's why the country is going that way. So that you see that thing we try possible best to try shape them. Bro, reality is if you're from UK, when you come back to Ghana, I give you maximum, let's say by 1 month. You may adopt if you drink something, you may not throw it away, you hold it, find a dustbin and put it. I'll tell you, after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you start throwing it away.
You sure? You know
why? I'm telling you. I dare you, come and stay 3-4 months and see. Because you see, whatever you see every day, because it's common. There's no measures for people to check on people, for people to not act like that. Do you get me? Out there, it's not like maybe it's a mindset to big man. The mindset that they grow with them, they make everybody, when you come safe, bro, me and the call about see out there, you go forget say you feel like you want to relate it. You go force yourself, find some restaurant or maybe go house and go and relate. Do you get me? But here, once the thing hold you small, now you know so if you pass some corner for one side, now you go feed one.
And you see another thing to be say, I feel say restaurants and sons, these shops and sons, they for fee open up for people to use them and things, you know. So say you go, because bro, maybe you did town, you want shit, and you go filling station, they will tell you say, oh, you're lucky. You're lucky saying.
Yo, bro, you see what you talk. So no more like when you check the situation of this country, big man, is the hierarchy. If the hierarchy is set and they put measures, big man, it could descend now, come down. Even the younger ones that they are coming, they will adopt so easily. So if anybody they come, you go adopt them. But once they leave them, where now you want individually, big man, even I see you talk about government institution and everything. Government will build something. In this country, maintenance is our problem. Government will build something nice and everything. But I give you maximum 2 years, the thing will start looking some way. Because even the people that they put them there to check on the thing, they don't care.
They don't care. They are buying there.
Making money. No, apart from buying there, that's what nobody's checking them. Buying give them job. Somebody for they look up to them. The job they give you, you for do one. Bro, you are out there. You know how out there is. Big man, everybody that been outside before, he knows that no, bro. No more attack. If you sit in somebody car, you know you didn't drive. The person will tell you, say, Charlie, put your seatbelt.
Yep.
Why they tell you? Because if you were to sit the front self, if you don't put you on the seatbelt,
you will get matter.
You will find. So indirectly, the person will tell you, say, fix them. So tomorrow, next thing you sit them, the person will tell you, say, you now, you know, say, you for put them.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But here, it's not like that. You get me? You go feel try, they do one. But once the country it's not like that, it will be hard. So that that's what I tell you, see, anybody that I know that if you come from outside, when you come Ghana, maximum 1 month, 2 months, if you are in Ghana, the best way you feel chair, you don't do that in 2 months. You will feel if you drink something, you hold them, find out, you put them inside. You will reach some time, you will forget yourself, see Charlie. Be an apple, you go throw them away, said. Because the people that be around you, there's no nothing, and you see people they do one, it's common. So you two go do one. So the system, the big man, the system, what I want the system to change. There are a lot of things the system needs to like work. So that you see, when the system puts everybody on its toe, trust me, everybody will follow. Once you know, see, when you do this, if the system holds you, you go face it. Tomorrow, you know, we'll go do one.
So you are Stipoti, a freedom fighter, where you demand a lot of change from this government. You try to tell me, say, you still go fly pure water bag away because being no day.
You know what? I don't go feel lie. You tell you, see, I go. Me, I defeat do. I defeat try possible. Sometimes if I drink, water, bottle water, but if you hold them, fine place, put them. But bro, what are they tell you? Reality is we will try our possible best because there's no measures. There's nothing like fine. When they see you do this, they'll fine you. Bro, even our traffic light when they talk say the traffic light they people them pay. People they see move from the traffic light till today. Just because people don't say that they pro people. Once you violate, the law will hold you and you go pay some fine and 1 or 2. Out there, the ticket where boys they get. You know, the boys make steady. Because ticket will come for your house.
You go run.
So you go make steady. Nobody will tell you anything. You go make steady. That be the place where the government they make money out of it. And they make everybody disciplined day. But here it's not like that. Here self, somebody knows somebody. You violate self, somebody knows somebody. They will pay yourself, you will pay some small bribe, they will allow you to go. So that's our problem, big man. We get the problem for this country, yeah, big man. If big,
You see, some time ago, I feel say we'll give the country back to one of colonizers. People say, oh, what are they talking? But bro, Charlie, if you watch what they did, how did they handle them on own? And how would they handle one on own? They say, no, we just don't know how to handle one shit. So why we know we'll give them the handle them for us?
You see, the problem is, you see what you just said, it be true though, on a level. But just because, you see, when a big man, that's why they tell you, see, when you check on a big man, they travel go out there. If they enter the system, no, they adopt. So why can't they force the system to work in this country? Because, you know, if they force the system to work, it will go against them. Because the system, that be the place where, let's say maybe the citizens, they misbehave. So them today, they corrupt. So indirectly, like everybody for do whatever they do. But it be foolishness. Just because if they move out there a day, 2 days, if they adopt the system completely, but you know, if you draw the thing come down, because if you drop the thing come down, the system will hold them to himself. So that's what a problem, big man. Me and you, or some few people would talk say they won't do this. See this by what's the name of these boys really the
Bastard boys, yeah.
The boys really the playing gutters and things.
Yeah.
You see, say they do people, but government don't feel call them, empower them, make sure say, Charlie, as these boys start this thing, then we are trying to educate the people. Let's do this. From today going, when they see you are doing this, doing that, they will hold you responsible. And the government, they equip them, they make sure say, no, they are doing the right thing. Imagine if government call them, empower them in 1 or 2. Bro, with this short time, the system, because if you can't set the system, and these boys are in, to make sure say the system will work a little bit. They are cleaning the gutters and everything. So take the advantage and put some measures. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And within short time, 1 year, 2 years, it's not going to be like overnight. It will take time. But trust me, shortly the thing that people will adopt them. But government sees they do this thing. Nobody mind them. The government, I don't see any government like. But apart from that, Charlie, the boys they go tire stop self. They go tire stop because it is something.
Oh, they don't go stop. The kind of bread way they take, they don't go stop, bro. Forget.
They recruit people to people to come in so that the bosses, the ones that maybe they fund the team with time, them no bread them back. Ujuba abakpa anyafi. Benjamin Ibami. That be the reality. If the bread come, we now they are okay. They can't go inside the gutter again. They will stop unless they get some one or 2 boys really they employ them, they move with the boys and 1 or 2. Fine. With that one they will still continue. But if them now they go do things, they go weak self, big man. They go weak. They don't go fit do them. Because it's for how many years? It will be hard.
Hey, Charlie Dipoti, when you there roading body, no, then some big man can pack, then you draw some 2K, 3K, 4K, 7K, 10K. You won't stop. Charlie, if they stop, I go shop for them, because the way they on for them, papa.
You see what you talk. So that's why they tell you this is the advantage for even a government institution or maybe the sanitation minister or whoever, to call on the boys. Let the boys like do some campaign, do some like some advertisement, TV, radio, everywhere. Make people see, okay, then this now there's a measures. Once these boys see that test is choked at 1 or 2, they go feel the boys go feel educate people self on 1 or 2 and make sure say Charlie the thing will tell some like law or something. And they go feel work on that. Even bro, even they go do them. But when our people, that's what they tell you, say the system, them they are not ready to make the system work. They are not ready to make the system work. They just stay there to just feed themselves and their families. That's the thing. When more than Ghana Charlie. But then we get some wicked leader make it go make the country go on reset for like 10 years.
All right, Dipoti.
Yeah.
You as Dipoti, if right now government can wait, they give you mayor of Accra. They tell me say because you dey in that environment, it's hard for you to fix up because you see people they throw things away. You go, you just go adapt the silly. You go to piss around because everybody piss around and things. If they give you mayor right now, how you go feel flip? That you go feel how you go feel drop that bad habit. Now you be mayor.
I'll give you one scenario. They give somebody regional minister, Eric Cotti, what's the name? The MP for the Alaju there. Eric Cotti, he be the regional minister. He can't break places where people build on the road and things, some gutters and things, he break. All of a sudden, they tell him make it stop.
Who tell him make it stop?
It be the same government because they just say, Charlie, they worry them, complaints they come. So he stop. That be how the system dey, big man. Hey, if you come on a wood, if you come different woods, go, you go see people they sell on the pavement. Now the pavement, what people don't feel walk unless they walk on the street.
So Dipoti, you as a freedom fighter, where you fight for change and things, they lock you up at things. They try to tell me say if you become a mayor, you go fold because somebody you will get some call from a higher position say, oh. And so yeah, if I stop and for arrest people for dumping refuse in public and for arrest people for them ones.
Yeah.
You say they try to tell me say you go make it slide because
you go do one more because one, if somebody will give you the job, if they appoint you.
Mm-hmm.
As they appoint you, be like in the election, they vote for you. You tell them say they come do this, where they vote for you. In the government way you dey inside the governance, where the government appoint you, say go do this. It give you a job. So once you go there, where you say no, some things they go wrong, and you are trying to put them in shape for them to do the right thing. You are doing it, the thing they go around and everything, and all of a sudden some call come from somewhere.
Right, but when the call come, what you go do?
No, you go rebel, bro. You go try rebel.
So you.
Listen, you try rebel. When you try rebel, if somebody will appoint you, if you tell you say move from there, what you go do? They will tell you say they don't go sack you. They will tell you say go and leave. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Before the leave comes, 1 month, 2 months. Before they go talk say somebody to act. The person they act. They act before you realize they jail you for that. That be the system we build for this country.
So the party. What are they actually say? Where you do all this protests and things. If they put you for that position, you go rebel, or you will just give in and listen them and fold like them.
The reality is that's what they try to let you know. You go rebel. You go rebel, but your rebellion will not go reach anywhere. Not go anywhere.
So then the party, why they fight for them? Because the way they fight all this fight way right now, they put you for position way right now, you fold like how them did they fold.
No, you see what the question you asked me, you see the question you asked
me. Yeah.
I try to break it down for you to understand. You see, we say they vote for me. Maybe like constituency, like me, maybe MP for my hood, who as these things know they go right.
Mm-hmm.
Who I decide to do one. That one, no government go tell me, say, they cannot do what I do. Because if the people they vote for me, and as I say no, they vote for me, I want to change the community. You get me? That one, I go use my power, but the power I will use of, all the resources come from the government. So if now the government will give me resources, how can I get the funding to do whatever I want to do?
Yeah, but you know, you continue to rebel, you know, for fold. If I tell them, people say, yo, look, I try to do this, so government say this and that. You know, but if as soon as you fold way, they're like, right now, you one side with government or kiss the government in ass. You just say like them. You just did like what you fight against, no. So you know, Liberty, this conversation would have your matter be special because you be freedom fighter, you've been arrested. You understand? So that's why I they corner you like that, because you actually go. They locked you up.
Yeah, the corner in the economy, I like them, but I just want to let you know. Say, you see, we have a system. The system in this country, they need to change. The system needs overhauling. They need to change the system so that the system can work. We have some laws. The laws is working, but they don't enforce the law. The laws is there, but nobody enforces the law. So once somebody is trying to enforce the law, it looks so new to the people.
So, but you know this way you go to protest, no?
Listen, we are trying. You see what you tell me? That's why they try to let you know. Say we are trying our possible best to make sure that the system will work. We are trying to conscientize people for people to come out boldly and speak for certain things to change. But if individually, like me, how can I do it? It's impossible. Then we need the masses. The masses need to come out and speak to the system so that the system can work. Bro, you see, let me tell you something. You can have a good conscience to be in a governance of this country, trying to shape things. When you go there, if individually you are the only one that had the mindset trying to change things, indirectly, if you didn't go with them, either to compromise or if you lose your job, they will plot against you, or maybe they will kill you. Because that's the system that they built. The system is so corrupt to a level that, big man, well, I swear, Ghana, big man, Ghana, Charlie, unless maybe somebody where you go come way, you go take some drastic measures where you go try to put the system in shape. Otherwise, we will go merry-go-round like that, big man.
So Liberty. Then another again, it sounds to go back to the same thing again. So you know this where you go to protest and they made a lock you up for something where you know say it could be hard to change, you know.
Yeah, you see, but you can't fold your arms and say once you know say the system is like that, so you will fold your arms. That's why you see, make I tell you something. You see what you just talked. That's why God being so good. As we went out there for the people to arrest us, we didn't go there for them to arrest us. We went there to go and protest because something is messing up in our country. You know, say God being so good through our arrest, and the Galamsey team escalated to different level, and the international media all came in just because they arrest some of us, and the masses in this country start talking about it. If like there's no any arrest, the thing will not go anywhere.
But Galamsey don't stop. Galamsey don't stop though.
No, the Galamsey, big man, the Galamsey, trust me and you, that one, you see what you just talked, the Galamsey no stop. That tells you that. So you see what you just talked. That tells you that our leaders are not ready. Just because, but we should not fold arms and say we'll stop, we'll keep quiet. We need to keep talking till one day something may happen, because see the Galamsey demonstration, and the international media all pick it, the BBC, the CNN, and everything. Even the president out there, they ask him about even the people that went to the protest, the arrest and everything. So that tells you that it should have been something serious in this country. But like joke, the Galamsey chain self is dying out. People are forgetting about it just because, like, Charlie, let's move on. Let's leave this thing here. Let's move on. That's how the country is. They don't go make sure say they go put the measures, make sure say they go stop the thing. About you, like, some media will talk about it and everything, but the media self, you go see say somebody cry, Charlie, big man. Sometimes it's sad. I don't go lie you.
But you regret say you go protest.
No, the regret there. I don't go tell you say I regret. Even if tomorrow, if the protest is worth it for me to go out there to go and protest, I'll go. That's why I tell you, say some of us, like someone like me, I don't know if you fold my arms and say, I'll not protest.
Was it worth the arrest?
Yeah, at least you see, at least maybe if we talk, we will talk, say, oh, maybe today through our arrest, some people self are scared to go on a site and one or two. Maybe you take time, some people to go out to go and start doing whatever that they're doing. Do you get me? But the reality is, that's why I tell you that the power is not on us, we the citizens. You see the big men. They're the people that once we talk, they need to take the thing so serious to make sure they'll put some measures. Me and you cannot put any measure. Even the demonstration that we went, some people are telling us that why we didn't go to the Galamsey site to go and demonstrate. Why are we demonstrating in Accra? But foolishness, they forget that even Accra, we don't have cocoa farm, but the cocoa board itself, the headquarters of cocoa board is in Accra. So you see the foolishness. Even the seat of government is in Accra, but it governs the whole Ghana. But they are telling you that once if you want to do the demonstration, why? Because you are demonstrating about Galamsey, you need to go to Galamsey site and go and demonstrate. You see some foolishness. So this is the mindset of this country. But so it depends. We get one drastic leader to come and take some measures. Things will shape. I know say we believe, some of us we believe say one day this thing will happen. Bro, I don't go lie you.
You know, say the thing you want, so it be only military leader go fit do am.
No, it's possible to say military leader go fit do am. It's possible to say somebody go fit come, you know, the military person, but maybe you get some conscious mind. Because once you take power, they say you are the commander in chief. The militaries and everybody are under you. So once you command, they need to follow. Do you get me? Even today, if like let's say maybe Nanado is going out of power, short time within maybe by January, he's going out of power. Do you get me? So whoever that is coming in, if the person have Ghana at hand, he needs to take some measures because new law. Do you get me? Whereby we have a constitution, but the constitution doesn't favor majority of we the citizens. Do you get me? So they need to do some one or two about the constitution and make sure they are trying to put some measures so that it will help all of us, not some few people. Do you get me? That's the most important thing. But otherwise, if only everybody will come and follow the same constitution, let's follow the same thing, whatever that we are doing, day in, day out. Big man, it will tell like that, merry-go-round. If this government is in power, these people are going to be rich. If you move to these people are going to be rich. That's how the country is. Do you get me?
Yeah, man.
So the mindset, Calibro, it be sad, big man, malebo. It is very, very sad.
But it's shocking, you as a freedom fighter can't have position over fold it on no. It be some way. You like that one for fake sound.
No, you see, let me tell you something. Fire. You see your page. If your page we are the top, right?
Yeah.
So you have a rules and regulation on your page, right?
Yeah.
If I come where I comment something where you don't like, what are you going to do?
Remove.
So same thing applies to those people there. Because they are not going to follow the sequence of the reality of the truth. If I'm saying the truth,
yeah, but you better say you go take yourself off than say you go fold for me and then just follow my rules. Meanwhile, you know say my rules no good.
Yeah, the rules is not good. That's what this is governance, big man. This is governance. So once you are part of the governance,
but listen, if you fold where you still there with me, it means you just enjoy the benefit of staying. You know, say you there for the people.
You want to just talk. That's some of us. People they say Dipoti is too controversial or Dipoti is so. You know the people that we mingle with. You know the people that just because the people want us to move some way, we can't move like that. So once we can't move like that, we need to rebel. So when we rebel, the thing will turn problem. So this is some of us. We like sequence when you follow me, my journey. So now,
yeah, but that one be different situation. It be different.
No, I don't. No. What are they tell you? Are they give you scenarios?
Yeah.
Let me say, I want to do the scenario they give you. So are they tell you say once in the governance, and not be the head of the governance. Do you get me? The president, the constitution gives the president so much power to a level. The president sometimes is the final sayer. You get me? He can use some of his veto powers to do certain things. Even the police in this country, the military in this country, who they appoint them, the generals and the IGPs, even the same politician. So if they can't work for the politician, you can see some crime, you can see some scandal, you can see some corruption. Police, you may take it further, try and do one or two. They say there's a word in Ghana now, the most common word in Ghana,
Order from above.
Yo, you see me that you are. So you see, order from above. So when the order from above came, bro, even the arrest way they arrest me, I swear there are police people that they are not happy about it because they see that we are doing the right thing, but they don't have a say. They don't have the power. They will tell you, say, order from above. Even he himself is just a mere rank person. It's maybe some superintendent or maybe some commission. The commissioner self. He be some officer. You get me? Lower rank. You know, reach some level. So if they tell him to order from above, he may talk to you. He's not happy about it, but there's nothing that you can do about it. So that's the system that we are built. That's the system that they built. So it's very, very pathetic. Unless all of us rebel and make sure we are trying to fix the country. We are trying to change some things. If it's about voting, changing the president every time, big man, the thing is going merry-go-round. We need to fight and change certain things in this country. That's the most important thing. So that everything will look shaped in this country. Otherwise, big man, I don't know you. I'm very passionate about this thing. If I talk, sometimes it look like if I have conversation with people, you say, but you why? You take Ghana like you take Ghana also, but just because this is the country that all of us find ourselves. Some people may think that, Charlie, go find bread and feed your family. If you are talking about Ghana, everybody is fighting for himself. You get me? So the few people that have this kind of mindset, they are just few and they are not very, very powerful. Because even this country, so if somebody start to get money small, they forget he start to think about his family. You get me? Just because the mindset is like, oh, Charlie, just find food and eat and forget about the rest. You get me? So this thing, big man, unless all of us, it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But just number, not all. If all of us come ourselves, it's going to. If the politician or whoever see 500,000 population on the street, what are you demanding? We are demanding certain things they should change. We are demanding so and so to be changed. I swear that nobody will tell him to do it. He will do it because he see the numbers. That's the only thing that they are scared of. When they see the numbers on the street, they will hear you. Do you get me? Because all of them over there, they compromise because they know that the country is favoring them. Bro, you see people, me that you, let's mark this thing. If there's not taken, if change of government comes, we know some people that they are nobody all of a sudden. Within short time, I give you 2 years, 3 years, and go and check them and see. Some different level. And if you ask the person, how did he acquire these properties and everything, he can't explain, but nobody will do one minute. That's the country that we are living. If you are living, you are not a politician, you are not part of the governance, you do your things for one side where they get your money. Nobody will think and ask you. But if you say you are part of the government, you are doing something, they know the salary that they pay you. But all of a sudden, they say, you get some mansions, you get some things, you get some this, you get some that. How did you come by all these things within short time? Nobody asks that question. People are just in to eat, to make money. We are scared to talk about it, but that be the truth, big man. That be the truth. Today, you see, everybody say, oh, NDC is coming on power. NDC is coming on power. Few people in NDC maybe have conscience. But the rest of the people, they know that it's avenue of making money. So all of them are coming to make money. That's the reality. We will beat about the bush, talk about plenty, do this, do that. Big man, unless all of us come out together, speak. So that if you want this country to change, some measures from below you, don't throw rubbish in the gutter, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Rwanda, we see now if you check Rwanda, because the leader is a very good leader to a level. You see the way he transformed the country.
But military background though.
Yo, So me and you, me today, I will tell you, say some of our leaders, like Jerry the Rollins, they get opportunity.
You would hear him.
I know they hear him.
Maybe get call.
Charlie means have a convo. The words your man talk, they're confusing me.
Now when you know, get Steph mommy go.
Fire. Get one many. Unupaya Fini be Comedani war. The citizen will go get sense there. Then Charlie, we get a long way to go. We get a long way to go because we will for be disciplined. First, we the citizens for discipline on ourselves. If you see this thing, we know for do, you know for easy. And also one thing to be say, we are easily pleased. Example, the body the talk say, oh, that's means no day, so before they go, maybe if they say they won't drop this, you go feel fly them then says that kind of thing. It means if somebody comes, some MPB can't do some dustbin before one side, no, you go start the chair because your mind is spoiled there. She mean the dustbin. You know be anything, but you make it take count wow you up, like it feel like, oh, okay, yeah, you do this for you, so it work. We get power past the people, then they the parliament house there. If we think say be them, then get the power, then we will go suffer chair because we will get the power. Akufo-Addo, those times when they give Akufo-Addo pressure upon all this LGBTQ thing. In interview, talk say the people know they ask for it. And the truth is, if the whole citizen, if everybody for Ghana they try push the agenda like legalize, the government go legalize because then they see the people they want. If the people they talk say no, if it's sake of they know, if it's sake of majority of us know they want them, that be why they know they won't even sign that thing. So therefore tell you say we will get power. We will for discipline on ourselves first, then instill that discipline or make them know say we didn't need this. This be what we need. This be what we want. People for start to take accountability for them action. But we the people we work for the. I mean if you don't know small. Then all the time we watch them. All the time we watch them. We know if we talk say, oh, Charlie, bribery, hey, you see if we psych on ourselves, they know say, oh, at this point you know for do this. At this point we know they do that. Naturally, it will come. It will turn culture.
It will turn norm. Yeah, for real.
If everybody they move, oh, Charlie, I do Mukoni. If you see something, you sell out, oh, you go choke, you go do this, you go do that, you go tell, you go do. You know, everybody goes, say, Charlie, this place, we know they do that. But they do some things, but then you go tell some norm be like sell out. Example for even high schools and things. If you sell out, no, they will tag you as rat, then sell out. So now somebody will see something where the person for talk so that a drastic change will come. If they fear say they will tag them as a sellout or a rat, so you don't want to talk. But if they see, we turn the table where you see something, you say, no, this thing you do, you know good, and for a report, you go report, then the necessary things will take place. So it be we the people, if we not change on our mindset, if we not do the thing, me like the sounds I feel see people where they drop pure water. Charlie, I feel verse. So I go call you say, madam, Friday, you know. Because me, I go put my bag inside or my pocket inside. It be something that they do. That one you never go get me. Even though, yeah, I go feel fall short or I have some flaws for certain things, it no be.
Wait, you live at Abertray before?
No.
And another you don't live at Abertray before, but you have that thing. Anyway, that be what you tell me. You understand? You have that thing. So,
me, that's what I do.
Liberty, ball now.
Sometimes I forget. Fire. Somebody go know what win bag me. The next time I go pick that bag, I will see the rubbish for inside. Say, me the shame. Me if you say me here, I didn't me bag. For those things, you never go get me. Some small. So if everybody get that mindset, it will change. It will move. It will go on. Like that be how you for day. We get power past them. That be all me I go talk. We will for discipline ourselves. We have to discipline ourselves because if you we the citizens, no way they go into the power. They're all these positions inside. Before John go enter in, he go turn the MP. If then he was a civilian, he be just like we. Yep. So if the mindset he hold or wherever he did, the things where they go on for there, the way people they behave for there, that be what if you go enter that place, you know be that place you go change them.
For real. But your answer there, you know really they match with what you fight for. You know? Liberty.
Serious.
If for play hypocrisy, say, by the way you open up on that level, say the way pressure will come your top, they go fix sack you and sons. So if you fold for them, and what you do now, some way. But anyway, Jacob.
Peter Obi, the reason why Nigerians they rally behind Peter Obi because he's standing grounds. He be a man where if he be yes, he be yes. Where he do that thing now to the sense now the Nigerians can't believe say this man, this be how he did. People feel even testify say this is how this man is. This being personality. He be stand up guy. Now then the rally behind him. Just be say it be whatever will happen where win. But then if you stand on your grounds, gradually the people will see that will maybe deport each other no matter what. Then sack him because they stand on his grounds. If you don't want stand as independent for another positions, of the people go vote for you. Those who get that mindset go vote for you.
Somebody say, somebody say, we can reach your comment. Somebody say, someone drop rubber for one house in front. We tell them, say, make she pick. She say, the wind go carry go. Jale. Is he, where you don't actually say, the wind go carry go where? That boy for actually, because say, the wind go carry go, it go carry go Abuja now. The wind, no. If I could to go, and I say, if I could be. What I say? That what I put for Oscar. Some way.
Serious fire. It be serious. Yes, in a way, some of the things you go complain the majority because they hold up mindset. It be hard to make a change, but then change be like it be gradual thing. Whatever you could tell the next person, me like this, then get certain things I learn based on the kind of friends I did in my circle. But maybe before then I don't know. But then I can't get closer to this set of people. Okay, we don't do this, we don't do that. Just like maybe following fire stick you. I can't see all right, cool. Legit be the way. Now you go see say gradually you go dare your head inside because you follow somebody day into this circle.
Mm-hmm.
The same way those then did the Banku circle too, maybe then to then they think of the Banku level now. Mm-hmm. So gradually, if we push that agenda,
self-elevation, bro.
Yeah. Today like this, I'm not gonna lie, you fire. Then I go stick bet. Where the team they mess up. Where somebody asks me say, "Yo, Mr. Charlie, what me Jimmy? What me check her?" Somebody see me say, Brian Kasasa, fire shy.
For real. We go shy.
Shy. So that be the same way if you drop something where somebody step on your tail, you say, Charlie, this one you do there, yawa, you go shy. You go shy. You go see say you go dare your head inside, you don't go do that thing. The more people they tell you, Charlie, nice guy like you, they talk like this, they're slow, you be yawa. You go once we do that thing with the shame people, you go change. People go start the hide, people go start to do the right thing. So me, I say it be the people. It no be any people where they power there with them for can't do this or order from a one above. If order from above where the people for ground say we don't go agree. The order from above, what you go do?
For real.
The order from above, what you go do? When I protest, we they do or make I take this end. Always at the talk say Ghana here. When I protest, we they do or we are try. We know they try do things where protest go fi achieve them.
Because I believe say if you're a good leader. Or like you're a good mayor, where they suspend you, people go start protest for you. Say, yo, why you suspend this guy? He was a good mayor. You know them ones. We a good leader. Yes. They go come fight for you. People will fight for you. Make a buying go to say no. They for bring you back. Cause Charlie, the people say vex say they sack you. You understand?
Yes. Where something like this, if we do protest, it be very achievable. It go fit happen because the government no go like that pressure just because of one man.
What I say?
They go call you back.
What I say?
They're not going to like that heat where the whole world go hear that Ghanaian they protest because they fire some MPB or some WAB because of it they doing job. You don't go like that heat. You go just do you go just call the person back. Munjai did not that. But they get some protest where
the big Ghana video talk of Ghana, most of the citizens they be really be timid, you know, like BBC or be up person in home be shame.
I know.
So that be some kind of thing where they really affect we as citizens. So the people in the parliament they say we Ghanaians mostly we be timid. So and they take the overriders with the Bob. So that be another point too. So timidness they plenty of the Ghanaian citizen, bro.
That be true. That be true, and also to. I don't want to take this one in, then I go. Somebody else will talk. Oh, that be true, but then again, I talk say when I protest, sometimes it's something that can't be achieved easily. Example, we do fix the country. What in particular were we trying to fix? Later we say Galamsey because it is poor on our water bodies. Yeah, Galamsey be some good cause of something for protect against. But now look at what we are fighting. If you go though. If you go, it be money matter we they talk about. Military man go die because of Galamsey. What the government do? Nothing. Where we they just do maybe some now we they block road, we they do this. Then the Galamsey they start a thing. They need more than protest. They need serious action. Sani last way, something like that before this thing go stop. Because it be money. Goats and yo. Okay, yo. Then they on the land where you know see this land, he be mining, go there. Then you go tell him say you see the braille. Then you go tell him say make it stop. For him mind inside, you know it go hard. It go hard for
fire.
him.
So fire.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
yeah, Charlie, what's up?
My
Big
bad,
ups.
bro. Everything cool.
I disagree vehemently with what I just heard, right? And I'll tell you why. First of all, I'll start from the Galamsey side.
Yeah, I hear you. Liberty.
Yeah,
I bet one voice. Liberty.
I thought,
Black at the camera. Make
Maybe
Liberty
you can't
finish.
hear me.
Liberty, you don't finish the point where in phone go off. Liberty, go back.
Okay, cool.
You see, the problem is, you see what's different than talking. You get me? Talk, everybody go fit talk. Talk, everybody go fit talk. But when it comes to reality, you people should not forget that there's a divide and rule. They divide us to rule us on a level. You get me? My guy, they talk about if there's a particular leader that maybe is doing his job and everything. Once he's doing his job nicely and everything. We see a lot of people in this country. We see Martin Amidu for the special prosecutor and everything. All of us can testify that he's a good man. He's doing his job. But what happened? Did all of us rise up to fight for him? Everybody's mute. Nobody's talking. Do you get me? So these are the problems that we are facing in this country. If you are saying that they should try and fight for somebody, even the political the other opposition party is that is prayer for you to fail. You get some good person that is doing the work. He wants you to fail so that maybe you capitalize on it. And nobody's thinking about the country, according to the majority of them. They don't think about it. Maybe we have good ones that they are thinking about the country, but some majority of them are not thinking about the country. They are just there to make themselves rich. That's the reality, whether we like it or not. Do you get me? So sometimes talking is so cheap to a level that, we can do this, we can do this. He's talking about demonstration. You go do demonstration, you need to have specific thing. You say demonstration, the stop that I'm saying is a very meaningful demonstration and everything, but Kasana you all. You get me? Kasana you all. None of you all. What they do, you know, be the right thing. Even money, but they go feel mine on a level where you know go small on a water bodies. But why they do on that kind of level, where it go affect more Ghanaians?
Right.
So these are the things where everybody needs to come out and speak about it. People put their arms. They put their arms, they watch. When it comes to talk.
So we do. Yeah, then they talk say with the Pope protesting about the Galamsey, and they talk about this. It's not just we going hitting on the street where maybe we they hold plaques, we they make noise, and then that's it. It will just end because at the talk say wherever we fight about be something very valuable where people will be extremely greedy. So it won't just stop just because you're hitting the road holding placards and stuff. Nigeria, they started protest on police brutality. It will be today, but then it took just one heavy protest where lives were being taken, where you see say, no, Charlie, these people are extremely fed up. People died and things like, see how their whole NSAS thing ended, where you make everything stop. That even if you stop, probably we be on a low compared to before. So you know, we say the Galamsey thing, we talk say it be bad, but we talk say just certain measures. You have to go to the extreme. The extreme to be able to achieve certain things.
Big man, is it what you talk to demonstrate to go to the certain extreme so that we can achieve? Do you get me? So if we want to do demonstration to that extreme, How many people you want? That's why they get advantage because we are just few on the road. That's why they fee arrest us. So imagine say we day on the road like 500 or 1,000 or 2,000. Which police people can arrest all of us? Nobody can arrest all of us. But even the mere number that we went out there is very, very effective. Very, very effective. That's why the international media and everybody took it to that level. Just because some of us that went there, we are just few. So if like we have number, so we should not sit on the internet. Or maybe when you say you are a Ghanaian and something is worrying you, you see that, okay, maybe you don't have an idea, but somebody came and talk about it, and you see that, no, what the person is saying is the truth. So why don't you all of us come out and speak and talk for whatever that is going wrong and see that we will not get it the way we want it. But if you
say the people really they power get power, partly the citizens. So if majority of people they hold that mind, you think they will come out. They will come out because already we all conclude that you and then I know your power. And then here power to our citizens, that's for my bag. We not going to do anything. So the citizens where they can make you the fear because in your mind inside, you don't even know say get power past the politicians.
Let me tell you something. So when you go this, don't come this. You said something, and we are on it. Now you are trying to tell me that I'm trying
to let you understand that people are not coming out because some of them might have that mindset that you have that.
Let me land.
Okay.
You see the mindset that we were talking about earlier on. If you listen to me very, very carefully, I'm talking about the only thing that the politician is scared of is numbers. When they see numbers, you see the instance that you're talking about, and then maybe the Sri Lanka, and then maybe the Kenya and everything. They got it successful not because of anything, because of the numbers. You think that if they have a few people, some 50, some 100, they will not arrest all of them. They will arrest all of them. But just because when you come out in numbers, no politician will come and talk to you. He's coming to negotiate with you guys. What is your problem? What do you want? But if you went out there and the number of the people are sitting on the internet or sitting in their home, feels like the ones that they are on the road, they are not smart. Them that they sit in their rooms, they are very smarter than those people. All of us will face it. So if you want the politician to do something for you guys, or you need something, if we are going to fold our arms and leave some small few numbers to went out there on the street, the politician will take advantage and feel like, okay, then these small people, they are trying to maybe make my governance unpopular. So the best thing that we do go arrest them. Because the first demonstration that we did demonstration, we are doing it 3 days. We did the first day, nobody arrested us. Because they see that, okay, then it's getting effective. The second day, they need to, okay, then we need to start arresting them. So that, because the number, if like we are standing there, 500 in number, 1,000 in number, which car are you going to come? Are you going to pinpoint and arrest some of them? No, and nobody will allow you to arrest. So the number is very, very, if you want to achieve anything, as you are saying, it's not about talk, it's about actions. Talk, everybody can talk. Talk is so cheap to a level that everybody can talk. But when it comes to reality, it's different ball game. You can sit on your phone or on the internet, speak the way you want. But when it comes to reality, you will not come out. They will not see you. It's not about the politician, as I say, order from above. If we are outnumber the police people, or we are out there 500 people, 1,000 people, which police cells in this Accra, how can they arrest all of us? Or which car are they coming to bring to arrest all of us? It's impossible. They can't arrest 500 people at a time. But if you are 20, 50, 10, you arrest all of you. That's the reality.
Fire. So I think there are two sides to this coin. And there are two ways to look at this. Number one, there is no evidence of any demographic of people that have been able to self-govern without a leadership structure. When you leave human beings alone without a leadership structure, you always have chaos and it's a banana republic. Human beings have not been proven to be able to self-govern. That's the first thing. Two, the Ghanaians with the Yonki, London, Canada, and other parts of the West who are well-behaved and law-abiding, It's not a different blood that flows.
Now, somebody talk. If they know the year, somebody talk.
Yeah, they talk. So
if I left and come back.
Yeah. Those Ghanaians with the young kino, they not get different blood with the flow through them than the ones with the Ghana. And if we will be honest with ourselves, some of us that are in the West, you will not drop trash on the ground. But the very moment you land in Ghana, that common sense you had in the West, it disappears. Because you realize that there is a big flaw and lapse in the leadership structure. Look,
Black.
Yeah.
So when you reach Ghana, they drop things for floor.
I know they drop things for floor, but I'm making an analogy. For example,
show that example.
Hold on. Make I finish, then go get my point. If you know, take the time, you know, go get my point. You go there here for UK. Police pull you over. It never go come your mind inside say, make a come out money, they give them, drive away. You there UK. Police pull you over. Police no go ask you for money. So as soon as you are pulled over, you sit up and you sit right. But in Ghana, when police pulls you over, whether you have committed a crime or not, the first attempt is exchange of money, either at the request of you or the police. What I'm trying to say is that, look, when we talk about this Galamsey thing and the demo, Ghanaians did their part. Those who wanted to demonstrate, big ups to them. But they got more resistance from the media, fellow Ghanaians, and a government who is so deeply entrenched in the crime that they don't necessarily care about the plight. If it were even 100 people that went out there, the ones who were arrested, it wasn't because there were fewer people. It was because they wanted to make a statement. So look at the kind of people they arrested and what they put them through to make a statement to you that if you dare come. Look, if we always end up blaming the citizens first and don't realize that if you want to allocate blame, 60% goes to the leadership first, because during COVID, and let me give you a typical example, during COVID, when an executive order was passed that if you come out for outside, there's a lockdown, so that will ship you. Who come out? Less than 1% of the population come out. Okay, the ones who come out, we see say police they beat them. Nobody complain because we realize those are the black sheep who are not law abiding. That was evidence that when a leader is stern and gives a ruling, people will abide. When there was a lockdown, they shut down all the companies, they shut down. Everybody abide by it. So what I'm saying is that if you look at Papa J, why do people love Papa J? He be no nonsense guy. He had a rule, and when his rule was passed, you abide by it. So if there is a lapse in the leadership structure, either because the leader is complacent or the leader is complicit in the law breaking, then you are not going to have a leeway. Look, demonstrations are very, very essential. And I always applaud people who go. But when the government has paid deaf ears to it, after the second demonstration held by Khalid and the rest, did they stop Galamsey? No. They put some 40 policemen out there, and then the police themselves came and say they have been giving the Galamsey schedules on when they are coming to the site to run away. Why? We don't like truth. The president's daughter or the leadership in the MPP are deeply entrenched in mining and destroying our water bodies. So under what circumstance would you find a leader of a government who is one of the kingpins or who are among the kingpins of Galamsey? How are you going to find them give a rule to stop Galamsey? It won't happen. But then we always come to the people at the bottom of the barrel who the powers that be are oppressing. Masa, if somebody, they said somebody ban flag, paraphernalia, so you put the person for prison, 48 hours, no food. Did you see the media come out and complain? The media said, right? Why? Because the media has been bastardized. Then you have a judicial system who is also complicit and complicit with the executive. So if we don't address all these lapses in the structures that are supposed to allow us to function well, like in America, in the UK, then we are not going to go anywhere, no matter how the people revolt. It will come to a coup. And we all know that most of the coups that have happened have not benefited the people. What happened with Guinea? What happened with Niger? They ceased to have the kind of power they had as a people in a democracy. So whatever information the coup leaders want out is what comes out. Nobody knows what's happening in Guinea right now. Nobody knows what's happening in Niger right now. Burkina Faso, nobody knows what's happening until they decide to let you have it. If they say sleep at 6 o'clock, you sleep at 6. You have sacrificed your power as the people. I hope you get my point. Right? So at the end of the day, we have to start being bold and start with leadership. If you look in America, houses that claim to have neutral household have the most dysfunctional children when there's no structure. A man can do a woman's job. A woman can do a man's job. We are all neutral. We are all the same. Those structures never work. So the most essential part of a sound society is leadership. And I think that's where we are missing the mark. Because we are not bold enough to hold leaders accountable because of our own personal biases. Because if you come talk to the citizens, they went out to demonstrate, but they weren't in their numbers. If they shoot 10 people, the rest will go home because not everybody is willing to die. And even if you are willing to die, if everybody dies, then what happens? The leader has to be sympathetic to the plight of the people. He took an oath to defend the people, to look out for their best interest. But if there is evidence that the leader himself is the kingpin of the atrocity, how do you stop it? No matter how many Ghanaians go out there, they are not stopping. And I think that is the bravado Ghanaians don't have. Now, the point I made about the trash is that when Ghanaians leave the shores of Ghana and they go to Western countries, when you go to Dubai and they say a woman should wear hijab, you wear hijab. When you go to Saudi Arabia and they say you cannot pray at this time, you will not pray. You automatically acclimatize to the law and order of the land. And even the Bible tells you to obey the law of your land. You come to America, now police, are you going to bribe the police? No. Because America, let me even use Ghana. You go to Kumasi and they talk, you say, oh, 2 for say make you up bed at 6. You go bed at 6. Because they understand that the leadership structure in Ashanti region is effective. So the very moment you revolt or you rebel, you are going to stand out. Leadership is very essential. Human beings are usually like sheep. We follow leaders. So when that is missing, Charlie, you can beat the sheep. If there's no leader to guide them, you are stuck. I go pause for here, fire.
God
bless you. That's what I talk from day one. You can't summarize everything. Now I think they will understand now.
I guess I'm to talk about the rubbish thing. Mostly our Ghana for the rubbish be this pure water, then this bottled water. If these companies or the government go fee implement some law, say, oh, if you drink your water finish, take go this place or gather then if you sell them back, it could really help to battle this pure water then, but sachet water or the bottled water. For example, for here, if I drink my water finish, I know they throw them away. So if the bottle for carry go sell them back, now I'll get some small coins for top. So these things really they help to contribute in what in littering of not littering the environment. Because I know say I drink my Red Bull finish, if I put for there I lose money that. But for one aside, make man monsieur major to make man pure bottle water make my jar because you say ain't go see. But for here, I for take and go back then get my money back. Wait, that really go help if they go feel really if the company or the government go feel implement this law. That really go really help. Then secondly, about the galamsey, bro, the galamsey Obia Kaumbi. I mean the government, the chiefs. So if you go out, go demonstrate, it be like Charlie, you pour water for stone top. You not go reach anywhere. The person where they go cry, put in stop, make it stop on. Oh no, the machine see side or jiska. It's no the other can be then on feel. So you go tell you say Charlie, he they gather money. You know they care about whoever go sick later or sort of in kiddie, in family, most of them not they Ghana, them or they whoever they are. So then they care. So that be my only point, I guess say, bro.
That's a man like Jacob. Base County.
Man like fire.
Base County, what I gone? Everything cool.
Everything I read for this side.
Nicely.
Everything good for your side.
Everything blessed for this side, bro.
Be like everything where I want talk. Black come do I'm very neat for me. Black come do I'm very nice and neat for me. But then what you fire they talk to, they make a lot of sense. Say as an individual, as a person, you how you the reason? You the reason say because the leaders no put any measures in place. So you too, you go move like that. It not be about the leaders now. They ask you. The topic they ask you yourself.
Yeah.
Say you the citizen. Are you ready to make a positive change?
Yeah. Because basically they go fit can do the positive change, but how you say you go handle the change? What's your attitude? The change where it come?
Yeah.
Because they can bring a positive change and then your attitude could be negative.
Yes. If your mind don't make ready.
Exactly.
But then what Deputy and Black they talk or they make a lot of sense. Because the system, if the system puts measures in place, you yourself, you don't go like put anything safe. Certain things they there. Your area there, then put everything for there. Because some areas they fire. Even though they figure something chop with the Gushank, money no day. Where that area say that neighborhood safe, public toilet safe no day there. But DC day, assemblyman day, everybody day. But if that same DC or assemblyman see somebody say he shank for the beach side, then he vex. Forgetting say you don't even build, you don't do anything for these people. But that what fire they ask you to again say you as an individual because they know the banks and things. It be very open to everybody, fire. If now, you dey feel say your stomach. I know more of my boys we day job instead of entering the house, Charlie, they go and just enter Fiesta Royal Hotel. Nobody they question them. Nobody they question them. They enter. If you see some total filling station, you enter.
Ibo the yam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that thing go somewhere. But be cool now. Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I say the hotels, the restaurants and things, they be open to people. If you know, say you reach some side, your stomach they worry you. Any hotel where they are on, enter them. Talk to them.
Ibo the yam.
Yeah, with the yam.
Hey, me and the yam. Which level?
Yeah. Go and come back.
If I go no yawa, and they can make somebody.
With the yam.
I they come. We can make them co-host.
Thank you. Every day they talk so you want to ask me something. Yeah, I hear you.
Charlie, I didn't hear anybody. Oh, Charlie. When my auto enter to the man here. I didn't hear you though. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear Biscanti.
Only me if I know the
Okay, I didn't hear you now. Biscanti, I didn't hear you now.
Okay. So Deputy, what are the talk we say? The question where fire ask you say, if they give you that position, you go fold or you go rebel.
Shall I hear again? No? Or my Wi-Fi? Shall I need
I
Wi-Fi?
hear you. I hear you proper. I hear you louder self. I'm sure say it'll be me alone to hear you. Maybe some people today hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
I didn't hear Biscounty though. But anyway, continue. I know you am. I know you am. But yeah, I don't know.
Say after I finish everything, you go be go here on YouTube.
Yeah, I go figure here for real. That be true. That be true.
Reality. Yeah, level, yeah. But no, don't go far. Don't go far. You see level you talk about. Today, why is level? Today we actually say he released some statement self. level as a rebel, the Ghanaians fight back.
One AM, so I would wrong. Just for it.
It be like fire. As fire people they hear you, they make the conversation they go somewhere.
Yeah, the YouTube people they vex. The YouTube people they hear you too, you know. So unless basically if I go come. Yeah, are they hear me? Oh, sorry. So are they here? Sorry.
I say, Scottish lady, they go off and come back.
Yeah, I beg you, go come. Yeah, go come.
Please, somebody wants
Mauto.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm alright.
Wicked. Sport there.
Hey, fire, what the wicked?
Hey, Charlie, which level, bro? Why you put to do like, bro? Why you put to do like what? And they do if like I don't talk say my idea inside like cool, but I make you both don't say my idea inside already. So God big, or I mean be God big.
Mauto like God's own.
God what? God strong.
No, God's own.
God's okay. I mean me too. I mean Manuel. God is that. So we there. We there with God. God's children. Don't be small. It's like that. Mauto.
Emmanuel.
Spotted.
Good topic today. Good topic. I just wanted to say a few things. It's a good question. As a citizen, I think that we need to be empowered, and it starts from knowing what our values are as an individual and what contribution we can make to society. I think when we understand that, we can stand up and fight against injustices that are happening around us. And I'm particularly looking forward to this election because the experiences we've seen with this previous government is just painful, and just seeing what went on with the Galamsey protest. I played a big part in that, and also the people who actually went ahead and just wanted to fight, and the support that they were not able to receive. As an individual, when you understand what your vote carries, I think when it comes to election time, you'll be very excited. And I'm in Canada, so I know what my vote is worth, and we pay taxes. And so when we elect you, it's a privilege for you to be there, to be representing the people. And when you don't represent, we will vote you out. It's as simple as that. So as Ghanaians, I think that it starts from our mindset. Someone was mentioning, I think it was Black, when a Ghanaian travel to a different country, immediately they know that there's law and there's rules and law they have to follow. They adjust very quickly. But when we are in Ghana, we know that the system is such in a way that you can do what you want. There's no law you have to follow, or your leaders don't care, basically, right? So you basically can get away with anything. And so I think as individuals, we have to be on the same page and decide that we want a better Ghana, not for just us, for our family, our children, your friend not next door. Every human being deserves a good thing in life. Even just the basic needs we all deserve. And when you have that mindset, you will fight for your neighbor, you fight for yourself, you fight for your family. And Ghana belongs to all of us. And it's up to us to make a change. It is definitely up to us. And I don't know about you, but I'm hoping that with NDC hopefully coming to power, it will set that precedent for the next government that may come in the future, for Ghana to move ahead in a way that we can all benefit from. But thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, the sound go. Anyway, she still talk, or?
No, I'm done. That's my submission.
Okay.
I'm done.
Nice, wicked. Ezu. Ezu, bro. Forget.
It's possible.
In a few days, Ezu, for real.
Did you hear me? Fire, did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, basically.
But as I join, you never talk wicked, though, Fire.
Swear, bro. You never talk wicked, though.
This long time where you put to do this, I shock you. Because I make the mouth or no, we say, but all this niggas want to do like they don't know, say like they act strange. I'm not acting strange. I just no. Wicked, Yes, I.
You see the way you respond to Mauto with that kind of voice.
Yeah.
I beg, Scotty won't make you respond with that kind of voice.
No, if I do that, LGBT way, If I do that, LGBT way, some way,
Alphabet way.
What you say? Some way, Yeah. We get different one for the opposite sex then. Watch out here. It's like that.
Yeah, so as you hear me now, make her continue and finish quick.
Spotted.
So Fire, I say, the question you asked Dipoti. Now, Dipoti, the question Fire asked you, if it because of how we know you be freedom fighter. The things where you do for this country, you show we say you be person where you want change.
Yep.
You want change. You want change. You want make the country be good. You want the betterment of the country. So we ask you, say, if today you did some position, you go fold or you go rebel, be a hero and go your house.
Yeah. They no arrest Black. So Black way can't talk where they give them fans no. They no arrest them. Black no can cut 2 weeks for any sales for here. You understand? So Black is going to say whatever you like. You cut 2 weeks. You understand?
Even if the people don't fight for you, right?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. You see what you just saw?
Yeah, bro.
You hear me from the onset, from the beginning. I answered that some of us we will go rebel. But I said no. If you hear me, I tell us the rebellion will go rebel, but it don't go anywhere. Just because somebody wants you over there.
No end up with it, it don't go anywhere. The moment you end up with it, it don't go anywhere. Then now everybody come back the question you say. If you don't say it don't go anywhere,
why you go in the first place? If you know say don't go anywhere, and then why you go protest?
Why you start the fight?
What I just say?
Then now you dey make the people way they not come the protest from they win because them tell we say
You know, go anywhere.
go anywhere. Yeah, bro. Yeah, big bro. Sure.
So the statement that he makes, if you have patience, you will understand me. The statement that they make, and they make statements say, one, as you come self, I mentioned about Martin Amidu. You get me? You mentioned Dumlovo. You get me? So these are the things that we see in this country that we know there are a lot of people that their conscience will not allow them to do certain things. They will rebel. But once they rebel, you don't see even Ghanaians fighting for them to a level that know the position they need to give to them. This is the country that we find ourselves. So what I'm trying to say is, I say me, anywhere there, if I did anywhere where I see something that go wrong, me, I will talk about it. Unless you don't allow me to talk. If you don't allow me, I go rebel to a level that unless we part on our ways. That's the kind of person that I am. From day one till today, I will never change. Do you get me? So these are the things that I'm trying to let you know. So the rebelling there, some of us we will rebel.
And you see, fire. Look, let's say I know the Ghana doing the demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the Black Lives Matter, not me serious.
Right.
What we have to understand is that even during the revolution and the civil rights movement, or the fight for independence in a lot of African countries, or slavery, not everybody was on the streets. When you look at the Black Panther movement, people were lobbying, writing letters, influencing, fighting, and whatnot. There are different, it's like an octopus. Mm-hmm. So it's not just one side of the thing that proves that somebody is willing to take a risk. Mm-hmm. And we have to understand that in a group of people, not all are bold leaders. So you had a leader like Martin Luther King, who was more liberal and more democratic in his approach, mm-hmm. against Malcolm X, mm-hmm. who was more radicalized and he was more aggressive in his approach. Mm. We have to use all the tools at our disposal. Now, I understand what my brother is saying because look at someone like Oliver. Oliver knew very well almost what they were going to do to him or what they were going to try to use him for. And most times they want to use the leader of the pack. They want to make an example out of him to kind of subdue the people into fear. Now, the problem, and I've always said this, one of the things that allowed Africans to be easily colonized is because of the impact and the influence of people who were siding or who were afraid and unable to be bold enough, right, to stand up for what is right. That was one of the conduits that allowed a lot of us to be put in the positions that we were in. And so I think it's very necessary that we all exercise our power within whichever levels that they are in the fight. And Rome was not built in a day. Systematically and gradually, we are going to make small changes.
Right, Black. Right. What did he talk be perfectly true? What did he talk? Be everybody will go feed there's some to go there online, they help. Some say they're not even they're not even there online, but then buy water and things for these protesters. Yeah. Some say send money, some say send transport, and all these things. But what will they talk be say? Black, you see somebody like Oliver. The Oliver way we know today, where we see today. We see him as a freedom fighter. We see him every day. He bash the leaders. We for do this for the country to be better. Where we talk say, if somebody like Oliver today, then give him some position to become, let's say, sanitation minister. He go fold or he go rebel. If we say he go fold, we try talk say. Now he try promote everybody with the gutter stop or the pavement top. He make sure say the country or the city is clean enough. Where right now, if you rain, flood no they come because it commutes everybody we build for gutter top. Anybody we block water way, he commutes everybody. When we talk say now where he try commute these people, just because the president they feel say from what they do, he go make you lose votes the next year. Now he go call Oliver say, Oliver, you for stop. with the assay, Oliver Way we know him from today, will be freedom fighter. He go listen to the president and stop, or
he go resign.
He go talk say, or he go resign. In with the talk. So if freedom fighter talk say, because if I rebel self, you no go anywhere, I go stop. Then now it brings us back to the question: if you know say no go anywhere, then why you start the fight in the first place? You see, your reputation be very important. Your integrity too very important. You know they talk say because they go gang up against me. Okay, me too. I go fold. I go do what them say make I do. I go lick their ass. And because if I resign, the Ghanaians no go come fight for me. In be that most of the leaders, big man.
I beg you to get me all wrong, because what I talk, if you listen to me very, very carefully, I'm not saying that just because Ghanaians, I'm telling you that some of us go rebel, and if you rebel, definitely they will start with.
Yes.
I'm not saying, don't get my point wrong, please.
Yes,
I'm not saying that I'll not rebel, or I'm not saying that just because Ghanaians are not going to fight for me, so I will compromise and just move with the government. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
The conscience. So that's why I make some scenarios, different scenarios. Some people have some conscience that they know that no, this thing, it can. There's no way that it can deal with this thing. It will just move away, because if they are not going to allow him to do. I give you a scenario of somebody that I know that is doing the job. All of us, if you are in Ghana or maybe if you are out there where you watch the news, someone like Eric Corti,
they see him, they do it. They go there, I go close there,
everywhere. But what
go Sodom and Gomorrah,
we hear from the governors, people they talk to each other, they call up from the higher office, they make you stop what you do. Just because at that time, it be like they can't do the election, it be like 2020 election or something. You get me? That this country, the way the country is, I'm not telling somebody where is like Eric Corte, resign. I don't know who is the regional minister. I think it's still the regional minister. There are some people he will not do like Domolofo, like Martina Medu. They will resign. They will not do. You get me? So that's the thing. But somebody he will compromise and just be there, just because say he eat. But somebody like me, I'll rebel. I will never allow anybody to put me away. That be the thing.
That's all. That be the only answer now. We all the wait from you. Say I go rebel.
But from the beginning, if I record that, maybe from the beginning, if you hear me, I talk about
the way they go do, you say you go fold. No, you say you go fold though.
No.
You say the person go make you fold.
No. Go listen and proper. I beg you. You after this, I beg you cut from the beginning.
Now they talk about the demonstration. Say they need action. They need. Listen to somebody for die. I don't know who give you that mindset. But we understand say it be game of numbers. The party talk and say it be game of numbers. If them see about 30,000 Ghanaians day street where we just they walk, we know they do anything, or we know they talk safe. Where we just they walk, where we they hold cards, they tell them say stop this, stop this, stop this. It be game of numbers. No government go watch the numbers and talk say, hey, these people then just they play, make we leave them.
You see, because the way the people they come out for rallies, where when they come protest for something where it could benefit the country, they if it come out, it be very shocking.
Only 100 people go stand on the street. If only 100 people go stand on the street, where you know say your country, you day over like you day like 2 million. Where only 100 people did the street, you safe are like what you go reason. You go reason say Charlie. These people what they don't do, they want food, they want make my government unpopular. Charlie, mon famu Jimmy Fio, Charlie mon arrest them, put them somewhere, silence them. You don't understand. But if we plenty. I know they talk say protests know they happen where people they die, or protests where people they die, the people know they listen to them. But make we know make come a norm. Say every time we for do one make somebody die before them go take you. Because you and me, we don't make ready say we won't die. Now if we say today we they go do and make somebody die, I'm not sure say you go come safe. I'm not sure say plenty of the people who did the Twitter say go come.
Nobody won't die.
The numbers
You for understand say time
and history has proven that the only way to get attention of the government, or from recent times, the only way to get their attention for them to make a drastic move is violence. Is the only way. Sri Lanka, it was violence. Kenya was violence. Kenya said the violence said, say then said the no go demonstration. After they read a bill where they realize the government won't fuck them up. Everybody just separates himself, enter public office. Just scatter everywhere, because it got to a point where they felt like even if they go and demonstrate, they'll be given the same script. You would match, you go and give up what you need to be done on paper, they'll collect it and nothing will be done. But once there's a radical aspect to it, it changes everything.
It changes the whole.
It changes.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything. Oh, God. Well, man just up my sky. Yesterday, no, they can't up the sky.
So I believe, we could get there. Black Tockham, we could get there. Sometimes pass, right, for this country. Where if then they do demonstrations, they see majority of the youth set for there. Majority of the youth, they see them for there. They see the small boys and the young boys and the right, who have been included in our police system, right? So you are going to have officers
who were not necessarily recruited in the right channels. Oh, I'm getting feedback on myself. I don't know if somebody. I should say.
Charlie, bro. Oh, shit.
Okay. Yeah. So I think in Ghana, they have managed to destroy our state institutions. So then you are not going to find police who at the point are actually going to protect the people. Look, one of the most motivating things I saw was the police eventually start protecting the demonstrators in Kenya. Because at the point, the police have conscience. But in Ghana, from the state institutions, the one at the bottom, the local level, all the way to the top, it has been infiltrated with party apparatchiks. And so you are going to see a situation where the media themselves are focusing on Oliver collecting a key from a car. The car did not move. The car did not harm anyone. He threw the key at a distance that it could be picked up. But that became the talk of the town as the most egregious sin. And not the fact that for 2 days after the illegal arrest, they had not been fed. Somebody was sitting somewhere at Vienna City, got arrested. Somebody went to go give them food, got arrested. They have been denied bail. So the people are not seeing all the infringement of fundamental human rights. So it makes it difficult to fight. But even when Oliver came out, he said what? A luta continua. And Oliver motivates me so much because Onyo Hieni. So he could just sit at his law firm and make money. But Oliver, for me, I heard of Oliver in 2020 during the pandemic when the Fix the Country thing started, all the way on Clubhouse. And I have seen that there are people who can stand up for the truth, no matter how difficult it is. So when we keep saying that will Oliver fold, Oliver hasn't folded. They have attempted to induce him. There are people who are still standing. But the most difficult thing is the fourth estate of the realm, the media, have all become party foot soldiers. And they have managed to be able to hypnotize Ghanaians to focus on the most unnecessary things and ignore the fact that those sitting in Accra, unless you are importing water, what percentage of Ghanaians can import water? Okay? What you are eating, the water you are bathing. I've been seeing my taps turn brown and I live in Mutu. In Pam. Water turned brown. So if I sit Accra, they talk, say, Galamsey, they affect me. The yam at the chop, the plantain at the chop, it come from the village. The fish with the chop, me, I love acheke and tilapia. And I saw the lady who makes the acheke. She just put some chemicals in the dirty water and the dirt settled at the bottom. And she used that to make the acheke. I have eaten a lot of contaminated acheke. Children are being born without limbs. Children are being born deformed. So young guy, you won't go marry. You see some fine girl, you won't go marry her. So because either you or the girl consume some of these contaminants, you go born kid with no get eyes. On your amateur. So why was the media not outraged? That was what was really confusing me. There was no outrage from the media, but rather they were attacking Oliver and the rest as the culprits. And that's when I realized Ghana, we are far gone. The country cast. And this particular group of leaders need to be thrown out for a complete reset. If not, the next 4 years will be very brutal for Ghanaians.
Interesting.
Black, well understood, okay. But what I was trying to explain to Pakistan here is, so far as there's a nominal figure, or there's a part of a huge figure which they are ready and willing to stand against these things inducing violence, it's always going to play in their courts. For example, South Korea, a few hours ago, the government just turned the whole state into a martial law state. Mind you that in South Korea, if you what they are out there, they can't. So it's as simple as that. You either beat them or you join them. Because Kenya, when they started, the police were against them with their tear gas and everything. But when it got to a point, they realized that no, because the MPs were even being vandalized. Every property that belongs to them were even vandalized. How much are you being paid to even defend this big man? You would have to leave it and you have to join them. You are saving yourself, because that's the only way to achieve something right now. And it has been from the beginning of time. It's always going to be violence. There's no way, because even the president of Ghana, at a point, he was a human rights activist. But look at how things have changed. Look at how people who are even trying to even speak out for like their civil rights are even being held. So how is it going to change? How are we going to get there? Bex County, how are we going to get there?
So just real quick, how we get there is we need leaders who actually care. Look, in South Korea, the opposition threatened to start articles of impeachment against the leader. The military were actually on standby in front of Parliament, because the military were only going to take orders from the president. So had the president not repealed the martial law, the military were following orders. We have to understand that.
And I'm saying that the army in South Korea cannot go against the people, because when I'm 18 years in South Korea, I'm army trained. So if I'm army trained, I'm the same person as you. Then I'll be me. Isn't there?
No, I don't disagree with you.
Where an army person was disarmed? Yeah, Jinitu, one guy just took out his gun because he has the training. So say a door sincere, and we all have what he feels like he can do. I can do times 2 of that, because we are equally trained.
So I don't disagree with you. The point I'm making is it comes with unity, with the MPP to pass e-levy, right? The average Ghanaian is extremely poor. And you had the opposition fighting for the average Ghanaian. And yet, the opposition, right? So if right now we are saying the power belongs to the people have hardships being imposed upon them by their lawmakers and the executives. And these same people to either be numb to pain, suffering, or they have been able to brainwash them to love party more than nation. Look, different jurisdiction. This election in Ghana should not be close. And I think this is a conversation people are not willing to have. It shouldn't be close. Because by all measures and metrics that internationally are used to measure governance, these people had no business being in power. But you are almost going to guarantee at least 6 million people that will say, in spite of the harsh suffering, right? If there are 10 items, one of them went well, then that went bad are not bad enough because of this part.
And now they have switched it. And this thing, Fire kept on saying it a long time ago, that the people that are doing this, it will get to a time we'll be amazed that they will switch up on us. And we are looking at, honestly, when you open X these days, there's nothing interesting there. It's just 2 people. Like, you can keep on blocking, keep on changing, like everything. You're still going to see the same flow of information. So you cannot tell me that this is not being influenced by a political party or by individual. There is something going on that needs to be shut down before it's late. Because listen, every time people say that there's at least one scandal, okay, that changes people's minds. Like, let's say 5 or 7 days or 2 weeks to an election. In 2020, I remember it was Martin Amidu's statement against Akufo-Addo. This week we could have gotten the NSS scandal. But what happened to it? They have kept an injunction on it. After 10 days, that is after the election, that is what is going to be released. Up to Ralph. Okay, maybe somebody will follow Ralph blindly, and when Ralph decides to wear party A or party B shirt, the person will have no other option but still to follow Ralph, because he feels like Ralph knows more and better than him and what's good for him. And that is what I'm doing, because the people who are even leading it are now picking up sides. So how is it going to benefit all of us? How is there going to be unity? Because the same people who who were voting against e-levy, when they go to parliament, they sit down together, eat together, share money, share women, share everything, discuss about stupid things, and we are the ones who are voting for them. We are the ones still suffering.
Yeah, but that phenomenon is not exclusive or peculiar to Ghana, right? It's not peculiar to Ghana. When you come to America, you are going to see the Senate and the House of Representatives. They will argue it out, but they will go and sit in the Library of Congress and drink coffee. So I always say this, and if sometimes when we are doing these things, right, as painful as it is, we need to realize that we are learning from certain people. But at the end of the day, and I can say this now because I've realized that it says me nothing. I was one of the biggest MPP sympathizers in Washington, D.C., 2015, 2016. Me, I was. Okay? But I didn't grow up in a terrain where my love for party supersedes my love for country. So when you are able to convince me with these particular things for me to actually buy into your idea, when you are not honoring it, you are going to see me retreat. And it will come with education and liberation of the mind. Like, Charlie, this thing Bob Marley talked a long time ago, mental slavery be real. Because we have not been able to liberate ourselves to independently realize what we deserve. So somebody could come give you lily rice, then fry tall, then 200 Ghana. Say me go cast vote give them. They will go vote give them. The Indian family go chop for 4 years. Yes, we are going to actually get over it, because when I look at 2016 till now, my mother did not even want to use a touchscreen phone in 2016. The young be all she they want, right? She did TikTok, they Facebook, they comment on Facebook. A shock. So the flow of information, the participation in politics has now trickled down, whereby we are not only getting our source of information from communicators, but I think come X and see what happened for Ayawaso West live on video. I think go TikTok, they see what's happening, unencumbered by any political representatives, right? So now the youth also have access to information. So you are realizing that people are becoming more vocal, more involved in the discourse. And within the next 10 years, we are going to have people who actually know what they deserve. And I think that's where the change will start happening.
Black, but let's say the information that you are seeing out there, okay, I can say that 70%, okay, are directed to somebody's personal interest, okay. For example, yesterday there was a video showing that somebody was sharing food, okay, and that was someone's aspect, like that was somebody's shot. That is where he took. What about the other side? What if there was something going on that nobody even like took a video of it? We would never know. So the information out there, how do we quantify it and quality and get the quality out of it? Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, no, but Danko, you see what you just said. Sometimes even we base on certain information to conclude whatever that is going on. If there's the other side, as you're saying, the video that is circulating, if there's the other side video, definitely all of us will see it. The conversation that we're having now on this X, everybody on this platform is listening to us. So whatever information that we are going to feed, definitely they'll absorb, they'll take it. So something that we didn't say here definitely will not go out unless we say something. So every information that people will see, that's what they are going to use. So with that one there, as you just said.
And honestly, I think that it's better to put the raw information out there for the people to decide for themselves. And when a decision is made, discussions, if we talk healthcare, I know we just bring links on Google, I will go YouTube, go the parliamentary Hansard, go grab and extract the real facts, present it to you, do with it as you wish. When we do that, then the people are able to make their own decisions based on their own understanding, and it's organic. But if I come sit here and talk, say, I don't do nothing, I don't justify them, or Muhammad destroyed the economy, or they are all the same, you don't justify them. You are not able to articulate any metrics, no comparison and contrasting that allowed you to come to that conclusion. Then we are playing into the gallery. And I think that has been happening for a long time. And now people are being fact-checked. Like 2016, what was really fact-checked among Ghanaians? Besides the people in the higher echelons or in the media space, what was fact-checking amongst ourselves? But today, someone if you talk, say we built 1,000 toilets, then you will see one person who farm a crowd with the router from farm will say, almost it's here, video in the see all. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is allowing us to get unfiltered information. So if I'm able to get all this unfiltered information, any decision that I make, I go to sleep and know that I made a decision based on my own volition and not what somebody has fed me that could be convoluted. And that's the point. That's why I love X, because everything is always unfiltered.
Why everybody is quiet like that? What they go on?
Oh, so then everybody quiet. But I think say they talk where we know they hear again.
Why some?
I think say somebody they talk.
Why some tsunami happy over there?
Don't be small.
Black. You say if you farm, I bet you before talk. Go.
Oh yeah.
Which ones did you do?
Cocoa, corn, habanero peppers, cucumber, a plethora of things.
Oh, okay. Then I go like, I won't do what be the name. I won't do corn. Maybe only corn way I know they do as of now. So maybe I follow you. We could talk.
Oh yeah. Follow me.
I know make fire here. You see, you can't buy 30 acres.
Big man, yo. Qualify. What we do?
Fire there, wicked like wicked.
Charlie. Hey, Sam been one king. Charlie. Bro, this sound there, don't be small Sabu. Hey, Charlie. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Oh, come on, winner, c'est ma winner là, on some way. I say my winner, my auto. But anyway.
Over if I can't do the farming, so.
Oh, for real. Me, fish farming, what I want to do. Fish farming.
Badness farming.
Fish farming and maybe pork. You know, something where I go like chop, you know. More things that they join.
The pork for money be inside.
Eh.
Fire already in a very when you're out there.
No way, you know. Yeah.
Aram.
Yeah, but no, don't be me though, you know. Charlie, we talk about somewhere again. Your son, don't be small. Even not anymore. I'm telling you. Yeah. But yeah, the fish family. When I watch the videos, they beat me. I go like do. I'm like feeding them and things. That video they beat me, you know. See them rushing for the food and things. I really go. The fish farming they bust my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I really go like do them.
I message you for Twitter. I beg. I'll make you talk about the farming thing, because then me too. I guess some things we discuss.
Oh, sure.
Farmers Day, Charlie.
You know, be small.
Charlie, the next billionaire they come from agriculture. The next billionaire.
Oh no! Look, I no go lie you. Like especially the habanero peppers, it's like crack cocaine in Ghana. Every time I harvest, no, Malcolm they buy everything straight from the farm.
Really?
I swear, money days are rough. Yeah, but me, I get agronomists where at the pay they actually like manage the farmers for there, then use like agricultural science. They help me farm, especially like the other crops except the cocoa.
Right.
Yeah.
So they make it do the traditional level. Oh yeah, book level.
No. I get I did buy most of my land for water in Morph.
Okay.
So I did do proper irrigation and kasa.
Of course,
Yeah. Oh, me, I be like, if they right lease, they lease land for 100 years, and then when the time comes, you go renew it. You buy and all that.
Yeah, you buy and all be that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Wicked guy.
Oh,
Wicked guy. Wait.
By the time now, Obama back no 100 years
Wicked guy. Where you there? They do say make government. You wicked guy.
Once you sacrifice with them and everything, definitely you the own the land.
Oh yeah. Oh me, I do
Yeah,
like
you don't do the paper for your name inside. Everything be your
great,
Once you die,
yeah.
you die goes to the family or your community.
barcode and everything. Yeah.
Hard guy. See barcode and
Oh.
everything.
Yeah. But me, I started do like this farming and real estate thing here, so I kind of navigate the terrain well,
So
the one with
you might be marine too.
Oh, fire!
No, the marine in the flex. Oh, forget.
Black.
Yeah.
I beg. The one with the Malcolm the buy how much
Yeah.
you need? How much you will need a start a start.
Oh, if you get the land, if you go here more than 10,000 cities. Because it be peppers, so you buy the habanero peppers, you dry them, they get the seeds. The agronomists now go plant them, nurse them. Maybe like for the peppers, less than I think 8 months you will harvest.
So it depends on the land too, or
it depends on the land. Yeah. So me, because I'm by water, I'm able to properly irrigate it and harvest quicker than those that depend on rainfall. The problem with Africa is most of us, we are depending on rainfall for our farms. So if you are able to irrigate your land at your own pace, then you are able to harvest maybe 2 times or 3 times a year, depending on maybe to say yeah. So that be all. You just need water and an agronomist that knows what they're doing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's spotted.
So if you scroll down like material top, as I go Ghana, I buy this 50 acre for the black water in Morph. Wow. Right? That be the one like I did take do more of the habanero peppers, the cucumber, okra, and things.
Now, if you take a crow,
telling me I can't 80 be cry me got account. I go like next week on the account.
That'd be huge.
Yeah.
50 acre hair.
Black.
Yes, sir.
Let me say they catch you short. So I go to your tweets where I see the time where Bawumia they commission that thing. Where they make a remember say the way on a passport every if they travel with on a passport, even to scan it with an e-system, you for press them very hard. Like the readable page, you for press them hard. I don't lie you, you for press them hard. If you don't press them hard, it no go fully scan.
No, but bro, you see that whole thing, I think its handlers are just sloppy, right? Before the man go there, like make somebody go do test run 1, 2, 3 times. Then make sure say, oh, okay, boss, you go there, do this, do that, do that. Or shut down the place for like 10 minutes. I don't know, me, I feel like say these kind of things, no, you for do a dress rehearsal. I mean, eventually it worked, but for propaganda sake, people could capture the time we they work. On the amateur, no, because I mean, I traveled plus my Ghana passport go other parts of Africa before, right? It will work. It just when you are testing something for the first time, dress rehearsal is necessary.
It go take time, Black. It go take time before it go pick.
Oh yeah, that one is true, but I did not see like
from my top for line inside.
Shout motor for light inside. Say, hey, why are you wasting time? Now the machine we have Obia the plastic. Obia the even Kenya cry plastic. Nigeria has adopted. They are all taking the plastic biodegradable aspect. Unka the paper and
No easy.
They just on my eyes inside. They didn't continue.
Anyway,
but what by 4 days, not to say somebody go cry, somebody go laugh. I mean, I talk say the one we go lose to be in some. I will take a chance for the December.
you know it's small.
Oh, you see, bro, look, me. Of the people must be respected. What I have a problem with is all the efforts that are being made to really sway it one way or the other. And I've been following it for a long time now. That's my only. But I did support Mahama 100%. Is that because me, like I experienced both of them as a young businessman. Hey, Obi Suruku over.
Charlie, no be small.
Yeah, but like I've really gone to experience both administrations the past 16 years. But I've also done a very comprehensive analysis. Where me I realize these people they just come to chop on the money.
Oh yeah.
That be your no intention to develop. Charlie, it's not possible say somebody go use 80 billion between him and Mills in 8 years. Where we first see the development they give us. But if I look from our energy, our fuel, hospitals, roads, which are the most fundamental things every emerging market needs, then you can collect over 600 billion. Then you still just the commission e-gate, the commission toilets. Like this interchange all the commission. All those loan agreements were signed under Mahama. You see, if I talk politics that I don't go stop, so I like no, but they talk the e-gate, they spent almost I think the 40 million say $5 million for this thing top. This is the second phase, the second time they actually attempted this. And they talk see if you collect 1 million, with me I collect 100,000. It will not be possible say I go feel do more with 100,000 than you could do 1 million.
No
it
way.
Don't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and for the first time we no fit pay on our debt too. How you borrow all this money but you no fit pay your debt? You cannot find. Where you go? Let's say like I don't get it,
bro. Yeah.
They say the commission everything are very
Because I don't hear you. You dey drive? Somebody, some noise every day. In which country?
I don't mute myself. I beg.
some noise here about
Liberty, then you talk something.
Yeah, I see. They say this month be the month of commissioning. They commission everything, but they say only the cathedral up to now.
Somewhere. Yawa party, bro. ABB, Yawa party, bro.
But you see, when a political party is a big man, sometimes if there's not against to the same thing we will say me as a day I voted for NPP before I voted for NDC before. You get me? 2020 me I say I don't go vote. Me I go sleep. I say I don't go vote. You get me? Just because I feel like if there's not taken, if all of us are not going to scrutinize these people very, very well, for whoever that is coming on power to make sure that he's going to do the right thing. Big man, before you go realize, all of us, every time, have you ever seen Ghanaian praising the incumbent president or incumbent political party? Always with the praise the previous. Always. Why?
Oh, but you see, if you make that vague statement, that it won't be fair, because you see, under Kufuor, Ghanaians no should that complain like this. Oh.
People can complain say we sell when I call TV go buy black and white.
Oh no, but see, there is no country in the world, right? No country in the world where you know go hear opposition they make noise. But you are also able to measure that Charlie be do the because look,
and before big man, what you're saying, maybe you didn't understand me. I'm not trying to justify maybe what I'm saying is
well, I'm black, you know. You know it's small, the cool interview. I won't die, bro. Never easy.
See, black, what are the talk with you? You see this country. These people truly, all of us face like we feel them. With the film say they really drill we big time. Nothing they move in this country. But what I'm saying is, I say because all of us we just be forget things. 2016, everybody they blame Mama. We did inside this country. Majority of the people, Mama do a lot of things. We blame them. We vote against them. So that's what they tell you. Say we, unless we make sure say we are trying our possible best, trying to like dito. Now we are watching everything. We should not wait for the thing to reach for 4 years coming to election before we start the talk. Once the person is on power, we start to do 1 or 2 no for start the talk. Because if there's not taking, it is so we can't fold our arms, talk say, oh, Charlie, this guy, the one we left is better than this one we did. Because every year I've seen 92, 96, 2000, 2004, 2006, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, now 2024. This 2024, definitely, it looks like this political party are going opposition. It looks like it's clear, almost clear, like this. Everybody knows that, okay, then, if truly, as we said from the beginning, that if only they are going to do free and fair, it looks like NDC is coming on power, right? But that's what I'm saying, that, okay, if we are waiting for NDC to come on power, are we going to fold our arms, sit and watch them, and tomorrow we'll come and say, oh, like, we know, like, these people are better than these people? Because every election year, we'll start complaining that, oh, this person is better than this person. And we'll go and vote.
So see, I don't think Ghanaians for a fact have never been silent from the beginning, right? Especially when the NDC is in power, right? And because I personally believe Ghanaians love the NPP to some extent, right? But the issue be see, what were the concerns? You see, Dumso, there you bosumbia, hante NDC for power, even though it's not a problem they caused. It was very heavy under their time. But this is when I started loving President Mahama. You see, when you become a leader, the exhibition of your leadership is not when things are good, but it's when things are bad. So at the peak of Ghanaian struggling, all evidence today shows that the man took pragmatic steps to solve the problem. He solved the fuel problem with our tribal gas plant. He solved the financial problem with the ESLA levy. And then he solved the capacity problem with all the budgets he brought. Right? That is what I see. Now, today, they said it's COVID-19, Russia, Ukraine, global warming, Ebola. There is always a reason for why there is failure and there is no solution to the problem. And when I see that kind of rhetoric from a government, it means they don't understand governance. Ghanaians have been complaining, even under this government, in spite of the depreciation of the dollar and how expedient post 2020, 2021, Ghanaians were not complaining as much as the dollar was like front and center during 2016. Because I've always said this, the MPP, they are very good at making a mistake. They go say black be white man. And they will say, you go see black, you go talk say black be white. They are very good. Like, give them credit. But now, if I say that matter no they work anymore, and the only thing that they are hanging, the only string they are hanging on to now is the free SHS. Because nothing else, they can't talk economy. Baumia now 10 software developer. They make Google apps. But that was the man we told her, he was the epitome of economic management was that guy. He didn't even have the qualification to be an MPP member. But Akufo-Addo talk say, make people give him chance. So me, you say Aba Idebo Techine, not Idebo Ba. So if it Baumia in own words, and they use, they criticize them today. So the suffering Ghanaians are going through today, I swear, if they were going through it in 2016, like somebody go assassinate Mahama, I swear to God. Because the biggest issue we had was Doomso really. And somebody talk for TV talk today say Ghanaians are not suffering. I feel like if I suffer, and you know they suffer, and they tell me say I know they suffer, it's a bigger insult than the suffering self I suffer.
For real.
So if I hear things like that, it they boil my heart because fire actually, I know how people they suffer for Ghana. Because me, my food they there all the time I dig ground. People they suffer. The guy when they wash my car for Ghana, he gradually gone. He said, Master, make I just come wash your car, get something small chop. Legon graduate. It do it sad me.
This is the second time you talk this matter.
I swear, fire. Tell it anyway.
For real.
Obia go school, every could my the same. Now, is that why should that be the reality of young Ghanaians?
Fire, I say boys, you will see people, respectful guys, and boys right now. Somebody will allow you, we need 300 cities, we need 200 cities. You will shock them, you say, why? How come? I don't go lawyer. No, it's serious. It is serious. The way the country tell it is very, very serious. I don't go lawyer.
Anyway, Mo go America small. What you put the thing about Biden pardoning Kidi?
Fire, but work about it. Like if you be you, what you go do? You be president, they won't put your son for prison. You are in your last month. I go pardon them. And
but Hunter, no, a fucking boy, you. Hey.
Of course. He be notorious guy.
Very, very reckless guy.
Yes. But that's what power does. Power corrupts, bro. Power corrupts.
You don't just say like, day already before in public and chop president.
Of course.
No, I be junkie long time ago. Long time ago. Junkie plus sex addicts. Oh, yeah. Like
serious sex addict, too. More than Didi. I was so deep business, yeah. What no? I was so deep business, yeah. And all video in now, so. Somewhere.
But you see, I don't quite a Kenya problem. Like, if I don't need the addiction now, problem no do a bema. But Charlie, I want to go to him there.
Serious, Apu?
Charlie,
the whole Colombia.
Oh, borrow.
I swear.
Shall I imagine say, hey, Father Lord, you forgive we solid kiddie, so because might say you go build some solid reputation for yourself, then your kiddie go come then time within lifestyle. You know? Because Joe Biden there, on my good man vibes, then see the reputation kiddie come there. Put on the mind name.
But see, fire, the thing is saying a lot of these like high level people, them no get time give them kiddies. It be nannies where they raise them.
True.
So like sometimes you know go no say your kiddie self they do this kind of thing until it blows up.
For real.
But Biden has been in politics when he was from his 30s. So imagine that time or you did go Capitol Hill. He did Delaware, but in office DC. So most times they have their apartments in DC and they go home on the weekend. Weekend you go, your son you go play hockey, you go play soccer, you go spend a few hours plus up. So you don't know your kid self. You don't know him. Yeah. So he had. So most of these wealthy people or politicians, the Makiris all get problems. Elon Musk say, I be say increase dice of some puberty blockers and things.
Yeah.
The richest man in the world. He don't feel like control. I mean, I don't tell you.
The kiddie changing sex. So.
You know die, you. I mean, like you know die.
He don't say die.
No, he say lose them to them.
From Bribery to sister.
Yeah, so you want to say lose a son into like you know. Yeah, you know die literally. No. Oh, sister B, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's genetic, it be genetic or it just be Jimmy.
Charlie, bro.
That's why your man, like Kamala Harris.
Yes.
That's why he pump in strength or go follow Trump.
Because bro, Charlie. You know, Daddy, I want to be a girl. Hey, Charlie.
It's a will. I will bet my power person like
what I say.
I will send you the link. I will send you the link concerning that story.
Oh, me, as I hear in the interview, I think I say the kid died.
No.
Because he was okay. Now I get it. It makes sense.
It is. So long hair guy.
They say he losing kid to the woke people.
Yeah.
So whatever I go to, destroy the woke people. That's what I go to. But as in kid move to that side, the kid is dead. Like that's what they try to talk. So
I get. Oh, but Charlie, that thing, it don't be normal.
Charlie, growing up, when we see the people where they go that them a parade or them a whatever, no, you see them people where they go them naked bike ride, no. Back in the days, usually the pictures be white people, so but lately when the picture drop, more black people, you know, some way, Charlie. That woke vibe there. It really destroyed the world, you know. The last picture I see of them, a lot of black people, bro. A lot of black people. Naked, breast there, pum pum there. Where did they ride bike? Hey, Charlie.
Way how cry could be comfortable. Like, hey, like I don't know. But see, I mean, I think these things had been normalized in Europe way longer than America. Yeah, but me, like the times now
I think so.
Italy and Germany, when I see those things, long time I be kiddie crowd where I see those things. But you say the thing, my drink home and family home because it be you don't say Ghana want to be so being sad, but I drink only be anything because you are very naive and oblivious to the sentiments.
No, but the whole thing we say we're part of Europe where then they support people, make them do surgery, make them they take drugs. See if they go school, the curriculum they go fee adjust them in a way, say it go fee help them. It's very strange for that to happen in Europe. I'm not saying it cannot happen.
It happen, no, bro. It happen.
It's quite strange.
Everything where the woke people take come. Everything where the woke people take come. The Europe people really accept them very, very quick, you know. They're no challenge them. They almost do to move quick. You know, fast.
Yeah, because me at the Toxic Fire, you see, the first time I see this kind of thing, it was in Copenhagen, right?
Yeah.
But as a 18, I'm a big guy. Said I saw something like that. My dream, I walked past because it was not anything that I've been exposed to.
No.
So even I left Europe, come Yankee, and now my backpack at the carry go school there, it be like rainbow. It be rainbow. Not like small kiddie where they come from Europe. I listen Westlife. I even listen Spice Girls. But actually, I entered the high school for high there. I'm saying, yo, the fuck you listening to son? Is you gay or something?
What I
Like,
say?
what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still didn't get it. So it took me a while to actually realize that this is a practice that people are alert to. So in Ghana, you then your bro fish shower. You didn't have any ideas. But now, maybe 50 years ago, I go Ghana where you won't hold my hand cry as a Charlie truck it, but I chill. Because now I've been exposed to that reality.
For real.
France and ever America, I feel like Europe accepted this long time before it came Yankee. But I feel like say Europe and for they didn't make it a big deal.
No, but Black Stars, they still play those kind of games. So they just
tone it down.
Black Stars, they smack each other in my ass and things.
Europe uses America to test their social programs before they implement it in their society.
Interesting. Anyway, it's been a great conversation. Big up everybody who contribute, you know. Big up man like Black, big up man like Deepoti, big up man like Big Scanty, you know. Jacob and Sons. Yeah. Most importantly, you know, it's like that. This motherfucking stand on the block.
Say it with your chest now. Say mouth fire. Make you do that.
I said that way I play with you for your mind, you know. And they play with you for your mind, you know. So wait. This is motherfucking stand on the block clap building. Without that, stand up. Boom. You know me small.
Charlie Fire.
All right, bless up, bro.
Big up.